Hello guys, in this video we are going to be learn about format related command in PowerShell. So let's try to find out how many command is available related to format. Hit These are the command that we are going to be learn in this video. So instead of learning all commands, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be tell you about frequently used command. So this is your frequently used command and these are also frequently used command. So if I'm talking about from these, so these are two commands that are widely used. So one more command which is not available here that we are going to be learn in this video, that is a out hyphen grid view. This is another command that we are going to be learn in this video. So let's try to learn about this command, format list and format table. These are two commands that we have to be most focused on this command, and these two command is a similar, but what is the difference? This will select more than one property and this will select only one property. So this is the difference between format table and format byte. And when we use this format list command, whenever you have to be convert from list to tables and table to list, in that case we have to be use this command. So many command is written list output, some of the command will return table format output. So let's try to see. Get hyphen host, this command will return as a list output. Run it. This is returning as a list output. And one more command I'm going to run it, that will generate as a table format output, that is a get hyphen service. Instead of getting all services, I'm going to select only first 5. For that we have a command select hyphen object first 5. When I run it, now you can see it is returning as a table format output. If I come here now you can see this is your left side and this is your right side. Left side having your key name and right side having a value of key. So this kind of an output is generating any command that is your list. If your command is generating like this, means first your property, in first line it is give you the properties name and then it will give you respective value in that column. All the values related to status, it will show you in that column. Name, below this in this column it will give you only name, and this is your third column. Inside that, that is a display name, this is your property, and all the properties values is now you can see here. So if your output is look like this, that is your table format. If you want to convert vice versa, so how you can use it? For that you have a command that you can use to convert it. Let's see. We have a command that is a list which will return get hyphen host. I'm going to be convert this output into a table format. How we can convert? So we have to be understand first how many properties is associated to this command, get hyphen help format table. These are the property that you have to be understand. First one is your property, how many property you want to be see in output as a table format. So you can select, otherwise you can keep as a default. So it will take as an object more than one. And auto size, what it will do, it will expand the size of your column on the basis of the width of your text. If you want to hide that property which you will get in a first line, so you can hide that. And we have a group Y. If you want to be make a group on the basis of the property, in that property having a multiples unique value, so that will make a group on that. If you have a unique value 5, so it will make a 5 group. Another is that input object. So here you have to be pass input objects, or instead of passing input objects, so you can use in pipelines. From the pipeline, whatever output you will pass to this command, that value is stored in this parameter. So this property we are going to be learn about it. These are rarely used properties. So let's learn. Get hyphen host. Get hyphen host will generate list output that I'm going to be convert into a table. Command that is a format table. So this is format tables which will accept as an input from the first command that will generate as a list output and that will convert into a table. Hit enter. Now you can see it is generating in table format, but some of the columns you will not be able to see because the length of this window size and desktop. So what you can do, you can select whatever property you need to see. So you can select that property. You have a column that you can select property, and here what I'm going to do, name first property that I want to see, and version I'm going to use, and third is a UI, and hit enter. Now you can see it is giving me only that property in the form of a table after converting. And one more thing that I'm going to do here, I'm going to use UI first, then name, then version. So this is my order in that I'm going to use it. Now you can see it is using a that format. You can make it reorder. So another property that we are going to be learn, that is an hidden hide property. Hide property means hide table header. So these are the header that you are getting in first lines, name, version, UI. So if you want to hide this, you need only data. So you can use this property. Now you can see it is giving only that value only, right? So you can use like that if you want to see only value. And another is that is a group by. So for seeing the impact of that group, making a group, we have to use another command to convert into a table format, that is a get hyphen service. I'm going to select only 5 object. Now you can see, you will be see the impact here. Some other property in a name column, the which are running this service having a lengthy name, you are not able to see full name. So you can see, you can expand the width of this column, format table, and now it is already in a table format. Now I'm going to convert it forcefully, and what I'm going to do, and this time I'm going to use an auto size. What it will do, now you can see here impact, it is giving us some information. Now this time it is giving a full information about this service. This is the full name. So this is the use of it. When you use auto size, it will automatic expand the column size on the basis of the text length. And you have another property that is a group by. What it will do, it will group how you want to be grouped, or which column you have to be used. You have to be use always the column name, that is a status name, display name, you have to use from that. So I'm going to use an status. So what it will do on the basis of that, now you can see they're having a two distinct unique value of a status, that is a stopped and running. So it will make a group on the basis of this value. So they're having a two, so it will create a two group. And if you have a three, so it will create a three column. Hit enter. Now you can see. So first, now you can see first group, that is an stop. So it will show you all the stopped process, stop process first, and then it will show you all running process after that. It has make a group on the basis of that. If you want to make a group on the basis of name, so you can also make a group on the basis of that, right? And here you have to type a name and hit enter. Now you can see everyone having a unique name. If having a multiple service name, so then it will create make a group for that. So this is all about the format tables, how you can convert list output to table output format. And let's try to understand list format. And this time I'm going to convert table to list. So this is my get hyphen help and format and list. Hit enter. Now you can see same property here. We are going to be learn that is first one property and group by, and another is a input object that will take it, and let's try to understand it. Get hyphen service. This will generate select. I'm going to use an five object first five, and this will generate an table format. I'm going to use an list format. So format list, and what it will do, it will convert table format into a list format output. Now you can see it has been converted. What here having an another advantage of it, it will display all the property which is associated to it. You can see in this format if you are using a list format, but if you are using a table format, in that you can see only some property. So this is an another advantage of a list property. So you can explore all property which are associated to that object. And I'm going to use another property that is a property. So instead of getting all property, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use only some property. So it will generate only those property. Name, status. So these are I'm going to be generate as a list format. Hit enter. Now you can see it is generating only those property name as a list. And one more thing, that is in group why you can generate. So I'm going to use a group by that on the basis of an status. So you can make a group on the basis of that. Now you can see it is making a group. First having a stop service and another having a running services. So you can convert your. So another command that we are going to be learn, that is a format void, that is similar to table format table command, but it will generate always one property. Get hyphen help format hyphen void. Hit enter. Now you can see these are properties and auto size column group wise property. Which property you want to see in a output, so you have to be select that only one property, because it will select only one property. Now you can see in format it will select only one object. And here having an auto size, what it will do, it will increase size on the basis of that length of your size. If having a length minimum, so it will decrease. Having in size high, so it will increase that column size. And another thing, it will generate the value whatever. If you want to see that value in a multiple column, so you can make a multiple column of that value, and you have to be give the integer value. And group by, you can make a group also on the basis of that. So let's try to see. If I use a format void, what it will do. Format void, what it will do, now it will generate one column output. Now you can see. So this is the name only of your services, which is generating into a two column, right? If you want to generate in a single column, you can use a single column. Column 1, hit enter. Now you can see these are the name. If you want to see only one property, that is an status, so you can use an property column. In that you have to give the status. Hit enter. Now you can see it is giving you only that one property column value, right, of your table. And here you can make a group also. If you want to make a group, let's status and hit enter. Now you can see it is making a group here. We are going to be learn another command, that is a out hyphen grid view. Get hyphen help out hyphen grid view. Hit enter. Now you can see these are the property that are associated to it. First one in a object, input object, it will take a PowerShell object that you can pass, and that is a title. If you want to make a title, so you can make a title pass through. parameter. You can use it when you have to use it. I will show you the impact of it, what will happen if you don't use it. And here having an title and PowerShell object and same thing, and output mode. This is main thing that you can understand: none, single, multiple. These are three values that you can select from this, right? Apart from this you can't select anything. Let's try to see what happen when we use it. So it will show you the output in a dialog window. Get hyphen service out hyphen grid view. When we run it, what happened? Now you can see it has generated a new dialog window. In that it is generating a output, and then you are able to see the output in a more interactive method to your output. Here having another advantage, you can search anything. For example, if you want to search running only, so you can running, it will give you only running. And if you want to search on name of any services like a ALG, so it will give you that only. So you can make it here filtration, and you can make it here condition. If you want to see only display name status only, so you can see that only. You can copy also, and here now you can there is no any button to be a selection. Here now you can see another thing, that is a, now you can see here that is an title name. If you want to change it, so by default it will take an command that you are using. If you want to change it, so you can change also. Let me cancel it, and this time I'm going to use another property, that is an title. Here I'm going to give local system services detail. This is my title. Would hit enter. Now you can see my title has changed. And another thing that I'm going to show you impact, that is another property, pass through. Hit enter. Now you can see this time it is giving you two button. If you want to cancel it, if you want to, okay, when you have to use, if you are selecting any services, so in that case you have to use it. I'm going to select this one, and okay, so now you can see it is giving you only that service. Whatever service you will select it, it will generate that only, right? And here if I want to show you one more thing, that is an hyphen output mode. And here I'm going to use an multiples value. Hit enter. Now you can see if I'm trying to select more than one, means multiples value, so you can select it. Yes, control, then select which one you want to be select. I have selected multiple here, then I can click OK. Now you can see it is selected, services is showing here. And if you want to use here single only, so what will happen? Single, and hit enter. Now you can see, and if I select with control, so it will select only one, it will not be select multiple. So this is an impact. If you have put it single, so you can select only one. Now hit enter. Now you can see it is giving you only one services related detail. If you have used a multiple, so you can select multiple. If you have used an none, so what happen if you use a none? Hit enter. Now you can see that so button has disappears. You cannot be select anyone from here. You can see only and make a filter on that. This is about the output grid view.